Hello again, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I've just woken up, so if I sound a bit sluggish, that's the reason. I haven't had my coffee yet, but yeah, I just decided to take my phone and just do this. So if the quality isn't the best, I'm doing this from my phone. So yeah, since I haven't decided where this channel or YouTube will go for me, I just haven't really invested in a camera or a microphone, so the quality still isn't the best, but I hope you don't mind it as much. And yeah, hope you enjoy this topic as well. I would have liked to do more of art related videos or a vlog or anything, but at this point in my life I don't really have a lot of time to just do more videos about art and all of that, since I am working multiple jobs right now, and I'm also looking for other jobs and planning to move. And yeah, it's been a bit busy. Well, that sounds a bit like an excuse, but yeah, I will try to do more art stuff if that's what is something that you guys might like or enjoy. Until now, I've only just talked about a topic and done a bit of a discussion, since it's easier to do as a video, and if you guys like it, I might continue to do that as well, because honestly, I just like talking to you guys and then reading what you think on the comments, and yeah, I might do that as well. Speaking of the comments, I just wanted to thank you guys a lot once again for all the sweet comments and for the support and the likes and all of that. Like, they mean a lot to me. You have no idea. I didn't really think that I would do YouTube or get any views, really. But yeah, I've it's just been something that I've always wanted to try, I guess. So yeah, you guys are the one that make this whole experience better. So yeah, thanks a lot. Well, let's get on with the video, I guess. This video is inspired actually by my friend. Her dating life is a bit of a roller coaster, I would say. So all of her boyfriends have been very toxic, and this isn't a word I say easily, because I feel like nowadays toxic is just said about anything. Oh, he sneezes, he's toxic, so I don't like using this word easily, but it's true. Her boyfriends have been extremely toxic, and yeah, it's inspired this video, the way her dating life has been and the way her boyfriends treat her. Me too, like, personally, I have met bad people, but like, my love life hasn't been as dramatic as hers, because I have no love life. I have no love life. And like my friend, I'm the type of person who doesn't really get into relationships quickly. Like, I've always been very serious in anything that I do. When it comes to things I do, my hobbies, work, life in general, relationship, I've always been extremely serious as a person, and that has saved me a lot of heartache, because I'm seeing that guys nowadays don't, not just guys, but people nowadays don't want serious or commitment, and it sort of scares them. So like, for me, if I want to get into a relationship, it's going to be long term. I don't do casual. I don't do short term. I don't understand the concept of short term at all. So yeah, and that has saved me from getting into a relationship that will eventually traumatize me. So I guess that's a good side. But it has also made my love life a bit lackluster. So that's there's that as well. But yeah, like I don't do any of the things, and meanwhile my friend is a bit more like she gives chances very easily. Like she's very she's an empath. She just forgives easily, and she gives chances easily, and that's not a bad thing. That's seriously not a bad thing, because I've seen that our generation and people nowadays, they want to protect themselves, and that's not a bad thing as well. But like we have put all these high walls, and we ask so much of people, and we don't want to give anything in return because we are afraid that we might get hurt. So it's good, and I understand why people want to protect themselves, and I understand that dating is complicated, and then the other person or your partner might hurt you. But like if we have all of us have all these high walls, how will dating work? Like we will never let another person in, and that's the point of our relationship, like trusting people and letting them in. So I guess we should be a bit more lenient in that. And my friend is like that. Like despite I admire her a lot, because despite all the bad relationships that she's had, like she doesn't let them make her change the way she views them, the way she views love. Though she's a bit hopeless in the last one. But yeah, like I find that very strong. I find her very strong. Me on the other hand, I'm very careful. Like I'm giving you this advice, like don't have such high walls. But like well, I do give people chances, but I'm very careful when I do. Like I'm a bit more objective, and I see from the start if this person is compatible with me, or if we are a good match. So if we are not a good match, I don't try to change that person, or I don't go into a relationship with the hope that they will change for me, because that won't happen. Like people don't change unless they want to. So what's the point? Like I would feel bad if someone changes for me also. But that's a whole other topic. So like for example, I've had people, I've had guys come to me and talk to me and be like, I want casual, which is something I've seen happens often in this dating life right now, in people's dating life. Casual. I don't go well with casual. I don't do casual. But yeah, I don't judge people who do casual. Don't get me wrong, but it's not for me. It's just me as a person. It's not my cup of tea. And this guy told me that he wanted casual from the start, and that he didn't want love, and he hated love, or he said he was unable to love, all that stuff. And I told him from the start that that's not me. Like I want commitment, and I want, if a person is with me, like I will work for that relationship and make sure it's long term and all of that. And okay, yeah, so we weren't compatible, and then he still tried to make me like him, and I don't see the point there, because I'm not what he's asking for, and he's not what I'm asking for. So why are you trying to make me like you? I don't get that. And he would get angry when I would reject him, and he would be like, why, and all of that. Because you are not serious. Like it's not anything personal. It's nothing personal with the person. It's just not looking for a serious relationship, and he's not serious, so he's not my type. Not my type, but he's not the person I'm looking for. And then he would make me feel bad for not accepting his feelings. So there's that. And then there's also people who hate on their partner. I don't understand that. I've seen relationships where the partners are abusive and they take their anger out on the other partner, or they offend the other partner. They are extremely abusive. They insult, they put the other partner down, they don't support the other partner, and they don't take the blame. Like they just blame everything on their other partner, which is awful. Like no one is innocent, everyone makes mistakes and no one is perfect, obviously. But when you are not capable of owning up to your mistakes, or just accepting that you might be the problem in this situation, I find that a bit worrying. And I also don't get how you can be abusive. Well, there are abusive people, but like I don't get how you can hurt a person you love or a person you like. I can do that. I'm unable to do that. How will you say you love me and you like me and then abuse me? And then when this hasn't happened to me, but I'm just giving examples from what I've seen with my friendships and all of that. So and yeah, when the other person wants to break up, the abusive one doesn't leave them. He's like, no, we won't break up and all of that. I still love you. But if you love me, why are you being like this? Why are you being so awful? Or why do you offend? Why do you abuse? Why do you gaslight? Why do you do all of these things? Why do you say that I ruined your life? Or why do you say that you are unhappy? These are real things, by the way. Like they really happen to some of my friends. So this happen. Like, why do you go out there and cheat? Because you think the partner cheated on their talking stage, which never happened, by the way. But just break up. At that point, break up. Like none of the parties are happy, and you continue to stay with each other with the excuse that you love each other. Like what love is this? What love? I don't get it. Like for me, as much as I love a person, if they are abusive or if I am abusive to them, they have every right to leave. This isn't love. There's no love in such suffering. Like I think that first of all, we should love ourselves first before loving someone else. Like how can you? I like to think that how can you love another person if you can't love yourself? So yeah, like you should love yourself first and then the other person, and not allow such things to happen. But like people nowadays, they are very careless with the way they treat others. I've seen it in friendships, I've seen it in relationships. Like it's like everyone thinks they can do everything and they can say everything, and they don't care about the consequences or how the other person feels. I've also seen on the internet people that go out there and say that they don't owe anything to the other person, which isn't true at all. Like even to a stranger, you owe them at least kindness. Like why go out of your way to be cruel to someone who hasn't done anything to you? Like there are so many people, so many bad people out there. Why be another one? Like I have seen myself, for example, with strangers in the road or on the market or anywhere really. Like if I just give them a smile, or if I ask them how their day is, or if I just make small talk or I'm nice, like the way their faces light up, it's like magic. And I find that very heartwarming. Like why be mean to people? like you, of course you don't owe them anything, of course, like they are strangers or even your family or anyone, but I choose to at least be good to them, like to my family, to strangers, to a partner who deserves it, to my friends. Like you choose to do it because why not? Why not? Especially with relationships. I think we owe really people we are in relationships with, we owe them something. We owe them something because we chose to be with them, and the least we can do is not be abusive, or the least we can do is not waste each other's time. Like I don't get that concept. If you are not ready to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. If you know you are abusive, don't do it. But obviously abusive people don't do that, because life would be so much better if they did. Like they don't care, they don't also accept that they are the problem. So yeah, I've seen that happen a lot, which is very sad. And I've seen people who don't get out of these abusive relationships because they think they deserve it, or because they think they can get better, or any of that. But to me that's very sad. Like you are better off alone than with that person. Like you are seriously better off alone, even if you don't find someone else, which isn't true, because you will. At least you are better off alone. Like you won't be abused, you won't hear all these bad things talking to you every day and all of that. Like you might not get cheated on and be like, oh wow, but he loves me, but at the same time he hurts me. And that's a vicious cycle that I would never want to be in, and I hope no one ends up in. But like people nowadays aren't that well, I guess. I've seen abusers accuse their behavior on depression, or because they feel bad because their life is bad, and so they are like, oh sorry, like my life isn't the best right now, and this is why I'm like this. That's not an excuse. Like even if your life isn't the best, or even if you are depressed and all of that, there's no excuse to treat another person like shit. Like it's no excuse. You can't excuse abuse, emotional abuse, whatever. You can't excuse it. There is no excuse for that. And then there's people who just don't want to be in a relationship. There's hookup culture. I don't understand hookup culture at all. I don't judge people who participate in hookup culture. Like if it's something that you want to do, if you feel good doing it, if you are happy, obviously do it. Like it's good for you, you do it. But like I can do that. I can't. I just feel empty if I do it. Like I've never done it, but I know myself, so that's why I would never participate in it. I just know that I don't want to. I don't want a lot of partners. I don't want to switch partners. I don't want to have a lot of options. Like I just want someone I really like, and who makes me happy, and who I make where I make him happy, and that's it. Like I don't see the point on having a lot of partners or switching. I don't see the point in fearing commitment. Like obviously you might fear that you are with the wrong person, or you will get hurt and all of that, but like chances that you will get hurt participating in hookup culture are higher, because can you really not be emotionally involved even if you are just casual? Like I don't know, I find that very hard not to do. Like there will be involvement there will be emotions there, because it's inevitable, at least to me. And I don't see the point, and I think it just makes a relationship less valuable. People don't see it as something special anymore. Like they just give themselves, their bodies, their feelings to others easily, and they don't see it as something special. And I don't understand that. Why do that? Like, I get that you might have been hurt, or you believe that people you have met and that the other gender in general is awful and they don't deserve you, so you do this. I get that, but in my experience, I've seen that people surprise you. Like, there are good people out there. Like, don't believe the internet. You might see all of these people go on the internet and say, oh, men are shit or women are shit or everything is transsexual and all of that, and you might believe that everyone is like that. But no, like, in real life, I've met incredible people. I've met people who are very serious, who are in healthy relationships and who are very happy with their lives. So it happens, and it's out there. Like, don't just ruin your life or go out there and give yourself to everyone because you think that everyone is bad, or because you think, oh, I'll never be in a relationship, so I will do this. I just find it very sad, very sad, because you just don't treat people with respect anymore, or yourself with respect. Like, don't you think you deserve better? And you don't think that love is important, or it has any value, or it's nothing special anymore. Like, romance is dead. Romance is dead. I'm sorry to say that, but it's dead. Or from what I've seen with my friendships, it's very, there's no romance, there's no feelings, there's no involvement, there's no efforts. And it's very sad to see how we have come to this point. Like, I would not like to see relationships be so transactional and so without feelings or any of that. And I just hope it will change for the better. Or, well, I still believe that there are people out there who think the same, or actually value relationships and people a lot more than we are seeing on the internet, or we are seeing around. Like, I have friends also that are in healthy relationships that make me believe that love isn't that. So there's that. And I've seen on the internet as well people in healthy relationships too. But the internet is a bit, you may never know what goes behind the lenses, so you never know. But anyway, I'd like to just keep believing that love isn't dead, and that people actually would like to be in a relationship where they value the relationship and their partner, and they are loyal, and they don't go out of their way to make the partner suffer or make them feel bad. So I hope it exists, and I'm sure it exists out there, because there are a lot of people. And as much as there are bad people or people who are not serious, there are also good people who, my coffee. There are also good people who think the same as me, or you, or another person. And this is not to judge people who are into casual relationships or who do the hookup culture thing, but I've seen people who regret that later on in life, and the people who are still wounded by it. And it's not easy, I think, to just be with multiple partners and then realize that you feel empty by the end of the day, because in the end you have no real relationship with any of them. And but I wish everyone to be happy, and if it's a healthy relationship that you want, I hope you find that. If it's not, if you want to be focused on your career or any of that, I also hope that works for you. because this isn't to judge, this is just to talk about what I've seen and experienced. And yeah, I guess you guys tell me what you think about this. If you think love is dead, what your experiences have been like with relationships and all of that. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a topic that I wanted to talk about, and I thought it would be quick, but I just kept talking. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, please tell me what you think in the comments. I would love to see or hear your stories about relationships that you have, what you have learned in your life, or if you have a healthy relationship. Like, I do that a lot, especially on TikTok. I just go in there and I listen to people's comments about their relationships and how they value their partner, and like that puts a smile on my face because it makes me feel or think that there are people out there who actually are good people. So yeah, I guess tell me what your relationships are like, what you have experienced, any of it. I hope you have a good day, and see you in the next video. Bye.